Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Financial Future. Today, we've got some exciting news to share about a recent law passed by the government that's going to make a huge difference in the lives of many people who really need it. This new law is all about giving a helping hand to folks who receive benefits like Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits. Let's dive into what this means and why it's such a big deal. If you're someone who gets these benefits, get ready for some extra cash in your pocket because the government is sending out a check for $3,000 every month to start with. That's a pretty substantial amount that can really ease the financial stress for you and your family. Now, why is this so important? Well, for many people, these benefits are a lifeline. They rely on them to pay for things like rent, groceries, medical bills, and other essentials. But sometimes, it's just not enough to cover all the costs. That's where this new law comes in. It's designed to give folks some breathing room to help them make ends meet and maybe even have a little extra to save for the future. Now, how did this all happen? It took a lot of hard work from a lot of people to make this law a reality. Lawmakers, advocates, and everyday folks who spoke up about the struggles they faced, they all played a part in making this happen. And now, their efforts are paying off in a big way. The Emergency Support for Seniors and Disabled Citizens Act was passed by the House and Senate last night after weeks of intense debate and negotiation. President Biden is expected to sign it into law as early as tomorrow morning in a special Rose Garden ceremony. This is truly a monumental day for our nation's most vulnerable citizens. So, let's talk about the details of these payments. They will begin arriving on May 1, 2024, via direct deposit or mailed check. The first payment date is April 1 for those with birthdays between the 1 and 10 of the month. The payments are slated to last for at least 3 years through April 2027 but could potentially be extended by Congress. The money can be spent on anything: food, housing, healthcare, utilities, transportation, etc. There are no restrictions. And the best part? The $3,000 payments are not considered taxable income at the federal level. All existing recipients of Social Security retirement or disability benefits, SSI, SSDI, and VA disability compensation automatically qualify. No additional applications or eligibility criteria needed beyond current benefit status. According to guidance from the Social Security Administration, over 70 million Americans will be eligible for the new $3,000 monthly payments based on the qualifying programs. This includes retired workers, individuals receiving SSDI, SSI recipients, and disabled veterans. Now, while this new law received widespread bipartisan support, it wasn't a cakewalk to the finish line. The vote was closer than expected, with the Senate passing it by a 53-47 margin, while the House saw 219 in favor versus 21 opposed. Republican dissenters argued that adding an additional $3 trillion in annual federal spending would be reckless and irresponsible at a time when the deficit is already soaring to concerning levels. They called for means testing the payments, imposing income limits, or offsets from other federal assistance programs to reduce the overall price tag. However, Democrats stood firmly against means testing or any recipient limitations. This is about human dignity and ending the scourge of elderly poverty in the wealthiest nation on earth, period. So, what's next? President Biden is expected to sign the Emergency Support for Seniors and Disabled Citizens Act into law over the coming days. Based on guidance from the Social Security Administration, the first payments should then start hitting bank accounts sometime in early May 2024. From that point on, $3,000 will arrive like clockwork every single month through April 2027 and potentially beyond. That's all for today's video, folks. If you found this information useful, Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more updates on the latest financial news. Until next time, take care and here's to your financial future.